Is Star Racing Yamaha upset they got beat by a privateer bike? Hey everybody, Walt Wonders, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. Just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today, my friends. Is Star Racing upset that a privateer bike beat them? They got beat by a privateer bike, and I'm hearing rumors that there's a protest now going on. People claiming Max Anstey was riding a 280. It's not fair. It's not fair. Well, who? I don't know. I'm hearing rumors where there's smoke, there's fire. Clearly they'd benefit. They had Deegan in fourth, and what was it, Jordan Smith in third. Bump those guys up to the podium. Do you really, even if it was true, that goes back to this whole bike claim thing where they had the unobtainium factory bike at the amateur level. Is this karma? Maybe a taste of their own medicine? Possibly. And I find it kind of ironic. If this is true, if there's any truth to this, I'm not a fan anymore. I got to say, I'm cheering against them. Listen, you had a bike in the amateurs that didn't belong there. These kids are trying to compete to make it to the pros too. And you're basically stacking the deck. That's not cool. And then you get caught. A bike claim was made, and you did everything you could in spectacular fashion. There was a bunch of it's all forgotten now. Danger Boy's in the East Coast, and he does a fourth place. Let's give him the championship trophy now. No, my friends. Listen, even if Max Anstey, we already know Star Racing, you have unobtainium in that bike. That thing's been the fastest bike. Every 250 rider knows Star Racing has the fastest bike, but we're just supposed to accept it? Oh, well, they just have the fastest bike. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. No, they've probably got some stuff going on over there. Secret stuff going on in the Star Racing bike. And now somebody comes out and beats you. You can't give credit where credit's due. Let Max Anstey enjoy what he did here last weekend, even if he did have a slightly over-modded motor. The fact that if your team's that good, I've seen dudes come out and race the 450 class on a 250. You see that with the West Coast Lights guys? Might go race 450s on their Lights bikes, try to make some extra money, make a night show, and that's extra money. A lot of the guys do that. But here's Max Anstey. Finally, something for us, the privateer, to cheer for. And you want to take that from not only us, but Max Anstey himself after you yourself got basically caught and let off the hook with unobtainium at Loretta's? I don't know if that's in fact true. I'm not a fan anymore. I'm going to have to cheer against you guys. And I borderline was already, mainly because of the whole Danger Boy debacle. The bike claim thing there, the whole visit. I mean, I don't want to rehash that, but the realities are, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Why? Why do we have to sugarcoat it? Why can't we call it like you said, where there's smoke, there's fire. As you read between the lines, look between the cracks, and examine the health and the fitness of our industry itself, it's a massive trouble. I mean, that's just the way I see it. I've exposed it before. Supercross and motocross were natural-born enemies. They're like cats and dogs. They didn't get along. But now all of a sudden we're supposed to believe it's all rainbows and sunshine and have this great... No! It was because during the crisis, you guys were running on fumes. There was no events. You padded your pockets, and then you couldn't keep up with your cost of living anymore without that revenue stream there. And because Wall Street's now in our sports, and you're sugarcoating it. Speaking of sugarcoating it, selling moto fans the hardest core fan in sports. Donuts. Let's give these fans some jets and donuts in the stadium. Come on, man. We're reading between lines and looking between the cracks here on this one, my friends. But the realities are this, friends. Whether Max had mods or not, I really hope it's not Star Racing that's making the fuss over this. I mean, this is round one of the East. You guys clearly are fast. It's because one privateer got a second place and shocked the industry. You got to now somehow take that from him. Now, I could see if this happens over and over and over again. I mean, but to take the position from the dude, to even call, like, I don't know. It just doesn't pass the smell test for me yet. Personally, let the dude ride a 280, really. I mean, because you guys clearly got some stuff in your bike. I bet you if you put Max Anstey on a Star Racing Yamaha, he gets that same finish. He gets the same finish as he puts in on that firepower. Maybe wins it. Maybe smokes Hunter. I mean, somebody needs to give that dude a factory ride after what he just did, 280 or not. But the realities are, where there's smoke, there is fire. I'm not sure. I tend to believe, if I was a betting man, which I'm not, except on fantasy, which cost me $0. If I was a betting man, I would say Max Anstey, he's got a chance to do this again. And if he gets in there and starts mixing it up and smoking the Star Racing guys, I hope they look at the bike, nothing's up, he's good to go, and he comes out next weekend and smokes every Star Racing Yamaha guy again, if in fact it was Star Racing Yamaha. And even if it wasn't Star Racing Yamaha, that's protesting Anstey's bike, I'm halfway cheering against him anyway. Because like I said, I just see a lot of watered down stuff. I love Eli. I think Eli's the man. Dad out there twisting throttle. Anybody that's a dad out there twisting throttle, you got to give props for. I love Sexton too. Halfway cheering from the guy, but I got to give the nod to the veteran out there, to the old Eli, if I got to choose between the two. That's got more to lose out there. His family on the sidelines. Anybody that's out there like that. We've got a lot of dads out there and still racing. But the realities are this. This is what's up. If you see, I personally think Star Racing, just because the whole Danger Boy hype, they're trying to battle Jetson by creating a bunch of artificial hype and snowflake tactics and marketing machine. And, it's just, I don't know. It's nothing against Danger Boy or even the Deegans. I think they're hot, great. I mean, top quality people. But let's not sugarcoat it. You're in the marketing machine now. You're a business. And, I think it's really important to be transparent and just let us know, hey, man, it's all about stacking cash right now. And we're stacking the cash. We're taking advantage of this opportunity. But I think we're selling a lot of hype with a lot of the stuff. So when someone like Max Anstey comes in out of nowhere without all that hype and shakes things up, I think this is the blowback, the byproduct of what happens to the industry. They start to freak out. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win on the track, off the track. Shark-infested waters out there right now. You can't even be a privateer anymore and go make any noise. And let me just tell you, you know who I'm talking to. A lot of privateers have came in and made some noise and nobody protested them. It helped launch your career. Are you afraid that someone else is going to launch their career? I hope not. I really hope not, because I'm going to be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way. Because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I'm going to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media link in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. And if you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video. As always, thank you for your time. Don't go over the bars today. We will see you on the next video.